I've just written an apology. I don't mean to seem insincere, but I just wanted to make sure I got it right, so just bear with me. Apology to the case knife community. I recently made some comments in a video for which I realise now have been offensive to the community who specifically collect only case knives. I have learned since making my comments that this is a robust and esteemed community which is steeped in tradition and law. I made statements about the biological makeup of the case collector community and how they live, and worse still, committed such utterances to both text and video, which I am now aware is hurtful and wrong. I have been educated by a number of members of the case community and would like to make the following corrections and apologies. Those who collect case knives are not monsters. This is an archaic and offensive term rooted in a different and less tolerant time. People who collect case knives prefer to be known as case precorns. And the simple fact that they don't eat, drink, or breathe the earth's air does not make them monsters. Any more than the fact that I do makes me human. I now say for the record that having a secret second tiny mouth within your more typical mouth is not monstrous or grotesque. I further apologise for the illustrative diagrams I presented as scientific fact. Whilst these diagrams were drawn by members of the community of natural sciences, I understand the exact mechanism of the case precorn second mouth is still a matter for robust scientific debate. I apologise to any who found this offensive and offer a full disclaimer as to what may have been interpreted as a hard truth. I've also done a great deal of learning around the social structures and cultures of the case precorn community, and am sorry for any hurt caused by the negative depictions of their living arrangements. I have now been educated and can state with confidence that living inside a giant human termite mound is not a matter for condescension. I know now that the giant mud structures that case collectors dwell in have many economic and practical benefits and actually lead the way in green design and climate neutrality. Furthermore and finally, I unwittingly and unknowingly made an offensive slur in my crude attempts to impersonate the case precorn language. I did not mean what was said, and I apologise in earnest to all of your uncles and their horses who were offended. Finally, I apologise for what some media outlets are unfairly claiming to have been a call to action against the case precorn community. In this instance, I would like to plead subsection 6C(a) of the YouTube Terms of Service and hereby formally say and declare, it was just a prank, bruh. In conclusion, I again apologise to the case collector community and will endeavour to do better and strive to make your community welcome on YouTube. I am hereby starting a foundation to research a device to enable the unique case collector anatomy to enable more efficient use of the internet and participate in online discussions. My case precorn collector orb allows the case precorn to interface directly with the orb, which will then translate the case precorn utterances into YouTube comment text. I'm supporting this off my own steam and off the funds that this channel has made to this point. In conclusion, I would like to reaffirm that all marginalised communities should feel safe and welcome on this channel, except for people who play music on loudspeaker on public transport. You should all walk into the sea. Thank you and good night.